Okay, I'm going to make some coffee in a moment because I think this is going to get a little funny. What I'm about to say, it's going to hurt some feelings, but it is the truth. And I did title this video. It'll be out today, so we'll see what happens. Women who hit the wall and men who hit the wall. Now, despite my glasses, I haven't hit the wall. I know who I am. You see, let me explain what hitting the wall is. It's really raining here where I'm at. And I started to think about rain falling. That's the back microwave. Hitting the wall is like having a key. I guess, excuse my finger. Having a lock. Ooh, see how bad that is? Look at that. Ooh, it's painful. I'm not even able to take off the nail polish. It's really healing. I'm going to wrap it up today, but I'm not focusing on my nails. See, I'm not focusing on my nails. I am taking care of them and cutting them down, but I'm really focusing on this one finger. And I'm bringing this up in this video. See, some women, oh my goodness, I don't want to look a certain way. Oh, I don't want to look like I'm not perfect. No. See, this is the wall. This is a wall. And I'm not hitting it. I'm right here. I understand what the wall is. See, the wall is for someone who is older than I am. Someone that hits the wall knows there's nothing left. And there's so much more left of me. For those who don't know me, you don't understand me. Like I said, I do believe words are very powerful, especially for someone who has communicated and studied words for most of her life. Now, when I look at this lock, I didn't go out one night recently because my finger was so swollen. It was in so much pain. I had a lot going on. I had to take a needle to it. I had to go get seen about it. And I wasn't going to go out to dinner feeling like that. Not because I didn't think I could make it, but I chose not to. See, it's a choice. It's a choice. Excuse that background. It's going to keep going off. So I'm going to say this as quick as I can. It's a choice to unlock this lock. There's a key. There's a key attached. So there are keys to unlocking the heart. There's keys to unlocking the communication. If you're speaking to someone, they're just not listening ever, you can continue to speak to them clear, not run on sentences. You could be precise, concise, and keep your sentences small and to the point. And someone that does not want to listen is just not going to listen, regardless of what you say. You could have a pen. You could take notes and notes and notes and notes and notes and write things down. You can go to a conference. You can stay somewhere. You can be going to a meetup. But if someone is not willing to actually listen to the words that are being spoken and dissect what's really being said, they're not going to hear. That's why you always want to listen to an entire video to find out what someone is actually saying. Try to get the meat of it. My teeth aren't perfect. I'm all right. I can get my teeth cleaned and cleaned and cleaned. And if I ever had a cavity, I have a cavity. You can take care of your teeth, though. You can restore them and keep them where they need to be. My eyes are not perfect. Sometimes they're a little puffy. But I take care of my skin. I enjoy eating avocados and eggs and vegetables and cabbage and broccoli and things of salads and seeds and nuts and things. Lots of good water, mineral water, lime juice, lemon juice, green tea. So someone could say, oh, I see you're working more. You're not getting enough sleep. You're tired. So you take care of yourself. Oh, pretty lipstick, but your teeth are... But I haven't hit the wall. A woman that has hit the wall gives up. You see, this is a Portuguese wine right here. I enjoy this wine. It's kind of bubbly. It's more like a mineral wine. It actually can be healing. It's great with a good angel hair pasta meal. It can be nice with hors d'oeuvres or cheese and cilantro, mints on crackers that are like hors d'oeuvres, things like of that type of nature, some fish, some rice, boiled down, some brown rice. I can talk about food all day. But if I've never cooked it, how do I know? I must have unlocked the key to know how to do these things, right? To bake, to know. I don't have to broadcast. I don't have to say what my education is. I don't have to say all these things to know who I am. That's not someone not bringing something. What I bring is the wisdom in me, the light in me, my spiritual nature. Because when the day ends, that's what's left. It's that understanding, that clarity, that wisdom, that femininity, the healthiness, the character. Okay? It's not just mannerisms and makeup and perfection. Oh, like singing an opera song. Okay? So when a man's hit the wall, same thing. Man that hits the wall might be over 65. He might be 50. He might be 32. A person doesn't hit the wall just on their age. It is who they are. That's how you hit the wall. They can whine and whine and whine. But when you have champagne, when you have good wine, good champagne, good white wine, champagne, Chardonnay or something like that, you understand it. I want to show you that bottle because a person can whine and whine and whine. It might be a cheap wine. That cheap wine isn't helping to elevate you in understanding vineyards or anything like that. That's just wine. You're just drinking it and drinking it till you pass out and get drunk. It's not sophisticated, right? It's not sophisticated. It's not elegant. It's not feminine. It's not dignified. Whether you're a man being masculine or you're a feminine woman. When they've hit the wall is when they're sitting there like this and they just want to complain. They just want to complain. That's all they want to do. So if you just want to complain and you want to say every woman is horrible, then you're one of those men that hit the wall. You've given up. You've given up on love. You've given up on relationships. You don't have to get married tomorrow. It doesn't mean you're a bad person if you're not married. It doesn't mean you're a bad person if you are married. That's a choice, right? But never lead someone on. Always be real with them. It's good to get to know people. Go out, enjoy. Go on dates. And courting is very different. Get to know a person. Get to know their character. Get to know who they are, their values, what they are, who they are, what they value the most, what means something to them, what are their standards. You can sit pretty all day, ladies, but if you don't have a mind to, then you're no use to anyone. And meaning use, you're no good to anyone. You're not good to yourself. Men, if all you're going to do is complain and say you're going your own way, but you're foolish, you have no wisdom, all you do is mouth off, curse, smoke, drink, gamble, masturbate, then you shouldn't talk about what we must do on our backs or anything like that if we're not your wife. If we're not in a committed relationship. Commitment is more than just faithfulness. You're faithful to yourself first. Dignity to yourself. Care about who you are. Define your understanding, your value. So you could have a rip in the life. You could have a messed up finger. And I'm actually showing this on YouTube. It's amazing. My finger looks so much better than it did 7-8 days ago. And I worked through that. It's not going to stop me. It may slow me down. It doesn't mean I hit the wall. The wall's way back here. But ways to go before I get to that wall. If you get upset sometimes, it happens. Sometimes your emotions take over. You have to control them again. If you're sad, feel sad. Read a book. Continually read. Get educated with reading. Get your mind strong. Write things down. Take a moment to think about what you'd like to try new, some ideas, some places you'd like to go. But definitely don't get on here and say that every woman has hit the wall, because men hit the wall too. I know they say they don't, but they do. Us women know. What we mean by that is, I don't care if you're male or female. If you have given up, or you just decide you want to just sit and rot, or you want to cause everybody else misery, your wall is bruised. Your wall is tormented. Your wall is toxic. This wall will be here. If I fall back, it will catch me. I may get a little bit hurt, but it's solid. Hitting the wall is a term, and like I said again, I really don't like the whole term. But hitting the wall, I'm not going to say hitting the wall any longer. What I will say is choosing to stay old, rot, have an evil heart, not be able to grow and find more light in your life and try, you've given up. Your key is battered. It's done. It's been unlocked, tormented, twisted around. You've just twisted and twisted and twisted it to where it doesn't even work anymore. But if you have a solid understanding of life, you have a key. You intend to use it and share your gift. Your lock is solid. The key can unlock anything. What are those keys? We'll talk about it. One is know thyself and understand what's around you, your environment, who you're dealing with. Hold this and keep